Hello students, welcome to the online class of English. Students, we will take grammar portion today and in this we will start with chapter 10, that is countable and uncountable nouns. As you already know that we have done chapter 9, that is nouns, common, proper and collective. So today we will start with chapter 10, countable and uncountable nouns. So, in this chapter, you are going to know what is countable and what is uncountable nouns. Now, you must be wondering what kind of nouns are considered as countable and what kind of nouns are considered as uncountable. So, let's start with this chapter. Countable nouns. Countable nouns are those that refers to something that can be counted. They have both forms, singular as well as plural forms. They are of things that we can count by using numbers. Or in simple words, we can say that countable nouns are those nouns that can be counted by using numbers. The name itself suggests countable, that means easily counted or that can be counted. Uncountable nouns are of both forms, singular as well as plural forms. For example, butterfly. Butterfly is the singular form. When we say butterflies, it's plural form. So countable nouns are easily counted and they are of both forms. Things that we easily count are considered as countable nouns. Look over here. There are 3 oranges. There are 2 oranges. 3 and 2 are the numbers and we have used these numbers to represent the number of oranges. So when we are able to count, that thing is considered as countable noun. Now let's see some more examples of countable nouns. Family member, family members. Students, just tell me, can you count the number of family members? Can you tell me how many members are there in your family? Can you tell me that? Yes, you can. Similarly, we can say that there are 4 family members. 4 is the number and we have used this number to represent the number of family members. So this is countable noun. Bees are flying. Now tell me, can you count the number of bees over here? Yes, you can. So this is also an example of countable noun. Dogs and flowers are also an example of countable noun. Why? Because we can count number of dogs. We can also count number of flowers. We can say that there are 3 dogs. There are 9 flowers. So whenever we are able to count something, that is considered as countable noun. So dogs and flowers are also countable nouns. So let's see one more example. I love watching butterflies. Do you? Butterflies are very beautiful and we can count butterflies also. So it's also considered as countable noun. Uncountable nouns. Uncountable nouns are those that refers to something that cannot be counted. See, the name itself says that uncountable. That means that is not possible to count, that cannot be counted. Uncountable nouns are only in singular form. We cannot make plural form of uncountable nouns. We don't say sugars, waters, right? So there is only one form of uncountable noun, that is singular. They are for things that we cannot count by using numbers. Uncountable nouns are those nouns that cannot be counted by using numbers. So, what is uncountable noun or what are uncountable nouns? Uncountable nouns are those which cannot be counted. Now, let's see some examples of uncountable nouns. Rainfall. We cannot count rainfall or we don't say three rains, right? So when we are not able to count something, that is considered as uncountable noun. So rain is an example of uncountable noun. Similarly, we cannot count tea. We don't say a tea. We don't say 2 teas. So when we are not able to count something, that is considered as uncountable noun. So tea is an example of uncountable noun. Yes, but we can say a cup of tea. So we will later on discuss how we specify the quantity of uncountable nouns. Lightning is also an example of uncountable noun. Water in waterfall. See, we can say there are 2 waterfall in a state. There are 3 waterfalls in a state. But when we have to count water in a waterfall, we are not able to do that. So water in waterfall or water anywhere is an example of uncountable noun. Milk is also an example of uncountable noun because we cannot count milk. In order to specify the quantity of uncountable nouns like tea, milk, butter, bread, we use words like some, much, a glass of, a slice of, a piece of, a bottle of, etc. So here we can say that 3 bottles of milk and a cup of tea, a slice of bread, a piece of cake. So this is how we specify the quantity of uncountable nouns. Similarly, we cannot count bread, but we can say slices of bread or a slice of bread. So this is how we represent the quantity of bread. So bread is also an example of uncountable noun. Here are some more examples of uncountable noun, that is grass, salt, mud or soil or fire. Paper and number of pages. Students, we cannot count paper. So paper is an example of uncountable noun. But we can count number of pages. Yes, we can say that there are 250 pages in my notebook. So pages can be counted. So number of pages. These are the examples of uncountable nouns. This is how we represent the quantity, or this is how we specify the quantity of uncountable nouns. For example, a bottle of milk, a glass of water, a cup of tea, a packet of tea, a bottle of Coke, a piece of cheese, a piece of chocolate, a bowl of sugar, a bar of soap. So this is how we specify the quantity of uncountable nouns. Why we use these words? Because we are not able to count uncountable nouns by using numbers. So we use these words. So students, that's all. I hope you understood this chapter. Now you can easily identify what kind of nouns are considered as countable and uncountable. So students, thank you so much. Stay home, stay safe.